Hello everyone, I'm enjoying my 2016 Mercedes. However, one thing that still bothers me is this small screen which does not support connection to the phone. So let's resolve that. I ordered this 60 frames per second CarpodGo display which supports both CarPlay and Android Auto. So let's see it in action. Let's see first what comes in the box and I will show you how easy it is to install it. Of course, you get this beautiful display, but along it you get these tools which you can mount it easily on any car, and let me show you that right now. When it comes to mounting, you have several options like you can see here. So for example, we can put it on the various. You have this magnetic one here, you can even remove it, it's very strong. You can put it on top of this one or somewhere from the side here, or wherever you want. You can remove your old one, put only this one. But I think for me the easiest one, which I want to try, is to install it here, believe it or no. So let's see how it will be, this idea to populate this space here. So as you can see, all the main sources are here for the power, audio, etc. So this will come on this side, which will be very near to the source here. That is why I want to install it here. And I think it will be nice because it will populate this empty space. We'll have like two separate screens, because if I install it on top of this one here, it will be too much, it will not be visible. Or here, I think it will also not nice as it will be here. So let's see, I don't know, we will try it out together. What is very nice is that the power cable is here, so once you install it, as you can see, it will be hidden here, so it will not be a problem to stick this flat like I want. So this is very nice. So we'll first remove this one, then we will use all this 3M to put it here. Although this is for the suction cup, I want to try to improvise and see how it will go. So this is pure improvisation, otherwise you can mount it way easier on the other items that you received, like the suction cup and others, but I want to try this method as well. And now the moment of truth, we will remove this one, put it nicely here. And let's try it now. And as you can see, everything works perfectly. So let's remove the protective screen from it. And you can see how beautiful it is now. First thing first, let's go to the settings, and you can see all the languages it supports. So it is multi-language support. As you can see here, you can set up the date and time, everything. Bluetooth, I will show you how we connect quickly to the phone. Display, first we can go to logo and we can set it up to Mercedes. So once you start your car, it will start with Mercedes logo. Of course, you can see that you have many other logos here for all other cars that it supports. Volume, audio output, so this you can use additional tool. If your car does not support Bluetooth, you can add additional tools such as this one, USB Bluetooth adapter. And talking about other items, you can set it up fully with your car, as well as you can install the reverse camera on it, but I already have OM1, so I will not be installing this one. So it supports many additional things that you can add. And this one is on the latest system, which is very low latency. You will see how it works quickly. But when the new one comes, you can update it in the system. For that you have instruction manual how to use it. And now let's see the most important things, how it works with the CarPlay and Android Auto. So on your phone, go to the Bluetooth settings and find this PND. This is the CarpodGo. Pair with it, and then you will see here it is pairing. Make sure to give it all the rights, and then you can see how it is connecting and recognizing my location directly. It is as simple as a few seconds of connection. No additional cables, no nothing. As you can see, very clean setup, and indeed I like it very much with this dual place. And the worst thing, if it does not hold here, I can easily install it to any other place with all the additional connections. But this setup I really like here, as in these newer cars where you have more monitors. So let's see how it works. Of course, in addition to the Google Maps, you can use all other apps. You can listen to the news, to the audio, in parallel also to the maps. So you can choose what you want. Now I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if I'm connected like to my mobile phone internet, it will come here with the news, with everything on the apps, and then you will get all your apps here. And you can listen to the audio books, whatever you like. Can even play some games. Let's try that. Will it work? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, internet is required to play. Otherwise, if we have internet, all this will work. So imagine the possibilities with this item while you are waiting or something and your kids are screaming. You can give it to them to play around and enjoy with this beautiful screen. Now let's see how quickly it will turn on. So you can see in a couple of seconds it is ready, and then we will see how quickly it will come to the Android Auto. And that is done also in a couple of seconds. So let's test it now. As you can see, now we have internet, so we have the news as well. In addition to the powering of the display, you can plug in here to charge your phone as well with the normal USB, and you can see it is pretty powerful for charging your phone, so that is useful as well. You can see I have hidden the cable here behind, so everything is nice and smooth. Good thing is that there is no any delay, and the visibility is also very nice here as well. And you can see in the night the visibility is really good, so in the night it is even better. So very nice view indeed. And that will be all for this video. Let me know what do you think about this display. If you like it, you can order it from the link below. And until next time, assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you.